Hey everybody, welcome to the Laugh Lab podcast. My name is Dave Kopp, this is Jason Wapshaw, and today on the show we have a very special guest for the Laugh Lab Comedy Jam. It's Robert Peng.
Hey, what's up? Oh my God. Yeah.
Thanks for coming, man.
No, thanks for having me. Oh my God.
You're on the Laugh Lab Comedy Jam, the first one ever.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm honored.
Yeah. Well, we're honored because it's a special show.
Yeah.
So it's of course 4 special shows at Dakota's under the special label of Laugh Lab.
Yeah.
And we're bringing in just our favorite comics, and you're on it.
Oh my God, I'm one of the favorites.
We had fun last night. We had fun. We're shooting this on Saturday. He's on tonight. Mm-hmm. We did 2 episodes last night.
Nice.
Some of it went a little off the rails, and then some was.
This is gonna go completely off the rails.
Yeah. Do you do a lot of crowd work, or are you?
I'm a little bit of both now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you like better, like the storytelling or the
crowd work? In my opinion, crowd work is like you want to fuck around.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm doing crowd work, I'm just like, all right, this is already got my ticket paid, like already got my paycheck, might as well just fuck around. Kind of thing. Yeah.
I think that's what happened last night.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, there was a group of girls who just would not shut the hell up last night.
That's a typical thing.
Yeah.
I was happy. For my 7 minutes, they were quiet, so it was good.
It kind of was like a little bomb.
Yeah, and then it
well, to be fair, I think when girls go like. When these things happen, the comic is also somewhat responsible. Because I know when I enable the heckler.
Yeah.
It's like, Like sometimes it's bad when you're hosting, and then you're just like egging them on, and they just kept talking.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and then they were like, and then everyone else like, these motherfuckers never shut up. And then I'm like, it's totally, that's completely my fault.
I don't mind it as much when they're part of the show rather than when they're just talking to themselves and joking and dealing. I fucking hate that. I'm like, shut up and let the show go on.
Yeah.
But some of them have zero interest. It's like, why are you there?
Yeah.
So it's like, for me, like I've only been on the scene for about 9-10 months, and I'm like, some of those people I just want to be like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
well, it's fun when they're part of the show until when they step on your punchline.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you enable them enough, and then you have a good joke, and then you have it lined up, and they say it before you, that gets super annoying. Oh my God.
Heckle ever. I found it.
Yeah. Or they say something that's less funny than what you were gonna say, but if you say it, it's awkward because they already said something.
Oh yeah.
Or they say it's more
most
funny
annoying.
and you didn't have it. You're like, oh, that's
annoying.
You're like, I would have thought about that. You use it the next show.
Yeah.
So how long have you been on the comedy scene?
About 9 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what brought you into it?
Well, originally I couldn't find a job as an engineer. Like I was in engineering school, and then when I graduated, there was like not a lot of jobs available. So I had a mentor, right? And my mentor was like, oh, if you want to get a job, you got to go talk to people. You got to socialize, right? And then, well, I was like, ooh, how do I learn how to socialize? I know, right?
Go get on stage in front of people.
No. Before comedy, I was like, oh, I should probably join Toastmasters or some shit, right?
Yeah.
And then Toastmaster was $100. I was like, I ain't paying $100.
Yeah.
So I signed up for an open mic stand-up comedy because it's a cheap Asian thing to do, right? And then I just got on from there. Yeah.
Awesome. And you just built and went from there. And now you're doing shows all over the world and everything?
Well, mostly in Canada for now. But I want to like do a tour in China and all that stuff. Yeah.
What did you just do with the outdoor fest there?
Oh yeah, I just did the Great Outdoor Comedy Festival in Vancouver.
Yeah. I was supposed to go to that. Katie said she was buying me tickets, then fucking never got it.
Oh shit.
Just like she gives me a lot of gifts like that. Hey, I'm gonna give you this, and I just don't get them. But I was looking forward to it. But was it a success?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a really fun show.
What did you do in the show?
I hosted for the Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I also hosted for Kill Tony, the Killers of Kill Tony.
So
I didn't host Kill Tony.
Is he gonna have you on his show or what? Is he like?
Probably not. Yeah, he showed up late, so he didn't really see my set, and then you know how Tony.
He just wants a quickie every time. A quick minute. This way you get.
Yes, exactly. Like, yeah.
I don't know how he can.
And what's more fun to you, the big festivals or the little clubs?
I like the clubs better.
Yeah.
Big festivals. Well, it's outdoors, and then it's like everyone's far away.
How many people were there?
There was like 8,000 people, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was like there was like VIP seating on the front where it's like tables, and then there's like just a park. So you had to bring your own bench and everything, your own lawn chair.
Yeah.
And the crowd was good or no?
The crowd was good. The crowd was good. Yeah, the crowd was fun, but it was raining, so.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay.
Yeah, it was raining. There's no tent or anything.
And the Trailer Park Boys like do a stand-up bit or what?
They didn't really do stand-up. They were doing like music and improv and kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun though.
Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah.
What kind of music were they doing?
I don't.
They don't do music on the show.
Okay, I'll be honest. Full disclosure, I've never watched the Trailer Park Boys. Yeah, when I was asked to host with them, I was like, oh shit, I never watched this shit at all.
Yeah, that happens. So you can't watch
Yeah, you can't watch everything.
Version of Bubbles.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and then I realized that afterward. I was like, I'm the Asian version of Bubbles, right? Yeah. Now I realize why these rednecks that laughed at me. What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god! It's crazy.
Do you pull a lot of that humor in? Like, do you pick on yourself? And
all the time. Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
I watched your special. It was really good.
Oh, thank you.
You filmed your special at Comedy Underground.
Yeah, Comedy Underground. Yeah, that was a great.
That's like kind of your home club now, right?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, you do other spots.
Yeah, I do other spots, and Underground Comedy is my.
Underground's awesome, man.
It's a great venue.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
You guys bring that up a lot.
Yeah, so that's
always a good spot.
special was filmed, and it was done really well.
Oh yeah,
Did
it was.
you film it yourself or someone else?
I asked my buddy Zephyr to do it.
Oh,
yeah.
Zephyr.
Yeah, Zephyr. Yeah.
Zephyr was here like last week.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Kid.
He's a great kid.
Yeah. So he recorded it for you.
He recorded for me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because his dad does a lot of like sports movies.
Yes.
Ski videos and stuff.
Yeah. And he went to film school. So, you gotta pay the film school bill somehow.
Yeah.
You know?
Some guy had an iPhone.
Yeah.
No.
That's not the same generic picture you use every time.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
He goes out, takes the same photo from the same spot. This guy,
but
really,
it's a good
really
spot.
funny.
It's a really good
Yeah, it's a great spot. It's a great spot.
I'm like,
Good
change
spot.
this up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it up.
Just a little, just a side view or something.
The comics don't look good inside view.
No, we don't. Oh, yeah. For me,
Katie keeps trying to get me.
For me especially, because my face is actually flat. So like when I look at the side view, it's just like the side of my face. It's crazy. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I had people take pictures on the side and you're like, burn these.
No. Yeah.
Kind of like your tits sticking out as much as your belly.
I look good in one angle alone. If you do the top view, I'm bald up here. But like if I look from straight, like I look normal, right? But like this, like when I dip my head, they're like, "Bro, wear a hat." I'm like, "Bro, come on." That's what the hat is for.
That's what the hat's for.
Yeah.
Oh man, but your special is great, and you're doing it, dude.
Oh yeah. I tried to. Oh, thank you.
Is this your full-time gig now?
No, I still
Okay,
have
not
a day
quite.
job. Yeah, not quite yet.
What kind of engineer are you?
I studied mining engineering.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's a good.
And I've never done a day in my life.
Oh really?
No, I didn't. Yeah.
So you ended up doing a different kind.
No, I did AutoCAD, which is the horror stories of engineers when they talk among their group. They're like, "Oh, did you hear? Fucking Robert Peng is doing AutoCAD right now," and that's the engineering equivalent of not doing well. Honestly.
So what are you designing in it?
I measure houses basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I do drafting and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously you like the comedy better than that.
Yeah.
A lot of times on this podcast, like this is our 10th or 12th episode or something, we're trying to teach everybody kind of like how to learn to be I've been like 9-10 months, he's like 15 years, you're not like, all these people are different, and they all have the same goals and they want to do stuff. What do you think you got to do to make that next big step?
I would say you got to learn the business side of it early.
Yeah.
Like how to sell a show, how to book a show, how to sell a show. Like for me, I was just gonna be like, I have that Asian mentality where it's just like, oh, you got the kung fu mentality. I don't know, the kung fu mentality where you hide in the mountain, you train for 10 years, and then you leave the mountain and start beating everybody up. Yeah. And I feel like that's not the correct way of doing comedy. The correct way is actually to like learn the business side early, book shows early, and then try to sell shows early, because that's something.
Yeah, the business side of it is, in the end, that's all it really is.
That is really,
You're just trying to sell tickets, and if you can't sell tickets, it's pretty hard to be a
That's
comedian.
all I ask you is business questions all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've gone completely reverse in this whole world of things.
That's
like,
good.
It's like, oh, let's start by pay to play.
But how old were you when you started?
21.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm 45.
Okay,
So I gotta cut some. I can't afford to be doing open mic for 4 years.
Of course, yeah. So that's where the business side comes in.
Yeah.
If you can book your own show and bring people out, then
We've got our first show in Toronto coming up. And
Nice.
Kind of Katie's been booking it. We've been working with Alex and stuff, and we're excited for that. But it's like he's
Nice.
taught me a lot about it, and I'm like, man, you really have people that'll drive this far to make that little on some of this.
Yeah.
stuff?
Of course.
And it's just like
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes you're booking a show and you're losing money. money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm used to that in my business. I'm used to that all the time.
What do you do for it?
I own this place, so the Pokemon shop,
Yeah.
the sports card business,
Uh-huh.
and a framing business.
Uh-huh.
So there's stuff that we're working.
Oh my God, you're a real entrepreneur.
Yeah, there's stuff that I've got like 4 businesses. On the
Yeah, dude, you covered all the grounds.
Yeah, there's stuff we'll make like 3%, and I'm happy. And there's stuff you're losing. It's all over the place. So
Yeah.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
And then I love working with like the local wrestling group too. So
Nice.
really seeing what those guys will do for.
You're a hustler.
You know, they're gonna pull thumbs.
Yeah, he is a hustler.
Yeah,
That's
always doing stuff.
Yeah.
So I really love that aspect.
But
of
when
things.
you do shows, for example, at Comedy Underground, are they kind of like, are they self-produced or are they?
Underground is they produce.
They
it.
produce.
Yeah,
it.
they
Yeah,
produce
that's what
it.
I thought.
Yeah.
They produce all
Yeah.
the shows. They book all the shows.
Yes.
But when you do your own thing, where do you typically do it?
I'm really just starting out in producing,
Okay.
and I usually do it out of town. Like I don't do it in Vancouver.
Yeah,
I
sort of
usually
like-
like rent out a theater and then.
That makes a lot of sense,
Yeah.
right?
We're
'Cause
gonna
there's
see him
only
come
so
do one in Kelowna. He's gonna rent it
Yeah.
out. He's here scouting. all
Scouting
the-
it.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Actually, I am here to scout out condo locations
Yeah.
and turn some of these, businesses into condos.
Oh, yeah.
Not this place because this is like a good Asian area of
Yeah.
Pokemon card.
Yeah.
But
Everyone else is on the
Yeah,
chopping block.
yeah.
No, that's good though. But so when you're in that scene, are you kind of like on your own, or do you have like a group of comics that you hang with?
oh yeah. Underground, I hang out with there's a group of comic at the Underground, and there's other group of comic
Yeah.
I hang out with. You know,
so
yeah.
It's like because you kind of came up with those guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically a generation thing. You hang out with your like around your year of people. I feel like.
Yeah, isn't it?
That's what you've said that. A few
It is.
times.
Yeah,
it's
it really
people
is.
You like,
And even if they're older or younger, you're still
Yeah.
moving.
Well,
forward.
yeah. Well, the older is just like there's like a respect difference kind of thing.
Right.
Just like you're so much senior than me. It's hard to hang out.
Yeah.
And also younger, you're just like no offense to the young comics, you get a bit annoying. Okay. I'm not saying sorry, Chris. Jason. Sorry, I'm not saying Jason is annoying, but I'm just saying sometimes it gets a bit annoying. They haven't been around the block yet.
They don't know enough.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't matter their age. It's just their experience,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's like that scene. Have you guys seen Band of Brother?
Yep.
Yeah, that scene where they're in the machine gun nest. This new guy was like, when am I gonna kill the Germans?
Yeah.
And then the older guy's like, dude, shut the fuck up and just watch your post, dude.
Yeah.
Because it's just like you haven't been around the block enough, so it's hard to socialize.
That's in
kind
our
of thing.
industry. It's like that too. But sometimes that new industry or people,
Yeah.
they bring new blood or new thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't
Yeah,
even thought
they
of.
do.
And then all of a sudden you're like, well, fuck, we should all be doing that.
And it is really weird because it's like you often forget the backgrounds that people have.
Mm-hmm.
So like people will start and you'll be like, who's this fucking idiot? And he's like a doctor.
Yeah. Well, you're kind of all equal when you get up there.
You're all
You're
equal.
like, yeah.
And then you're like, this guy's a millionaire, this guy's fucking homeless.
Yeah.
This guy couldn't like work his way out of a wet paper bag.
Yeah.
And they're all like on the same show.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the radio guys really like jump ahead because they worked radio for a long time.
Right.
And then when they get into the scene, everyone's like, what the fuck? How did they get all these good gigs? And then I was like, oh, you worked in radio for 7 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, there's different people who can leapfrog definitely. based
Oh
on
yeah.
skills.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, I just sponsor the shows and I
Yeah.
get
Exactly. Yeah. Buying yourself
my
in.
spot. I'm like, here's my 7 minutes. It's
Yeah.
like, there
Paid
you go.
for play this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But that's what Canadian comedy needs, kind of thing, like entrepreneurship, because
Yeah,
it's
weird-
hard
it's a
to.
business.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to
it
count.
blows me away.
Dude, yeah.
Of the things I'm like,
Just the travel costs alone.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to Prince George, that's a 7-hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
But like in the United States, you can just like, I drove 3 hours and then I'm at another big town or city,
Yeah.
right? So,
I once did a podcast with a producer
Yeah.
who lived in Rochester, New York.
Ooh.
And comics love to complain about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So he started complaining about how hard it was for him running shows. He's like, yeah, I got to get guys from New York and they're coming out and they got to drive like 2 hours. You get any guys you want. He's like, yeah, I can book anyone who works at the comedy store, but they have to drive out here. And I'm like, oh my God. I told the guy, I'm like, I would cut my legs off to be.
my God.
You know how many autograph deals I've lost over the years where like guys are like, I only fly first class, and I'm like, I can get you to Vancouver or I can get you to Calgary. I can pick you up in a limo, but you're gonna have to fly in the fucking little WestJet for that 45 minutes to get into Kelowna, and they just won't do it.
No, they won't. Yeah.
Comics are typically not spoiled.
Yeah.
They're usually pretty
Yeah, our industry is.
Well, Canadian comics, because 2-hour drive for us is like a city.
Oh yeah.
But I've had guys turn down 30 grand for half hour.
What the fuck?
I know, like it's a different.
What the fuck?
That's every time I talk to them about bringing up a guest. I'm like, well, we're just working out a deal with a retired wrestler right now, and I told him how much, and he almost shit on the floor.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking it's the best deal in the world.
In my defense, I was going to shit on the floor.
Yeah. But it's like, but we don't even think about it.
I just come here to shit on
Just
the
to
floor.
shit on the It's close to his place.
My plumbing was back down.
You see you brushing your toothbrush. Is it the bathroom here?
Oh, God.
Like, Katie's like, I think Dave's hanging around here. Even on the days off, she's watching the cameras. Like, Dave's in there again. So, but yeah, it is such a different world, and I respect that you guys are willing to travel.
Oh,
And comics need to hustle, but we also comics are different in the sense that it's like work, but they'd rather do this than anything else.
Of course, yeah.
So it's like the strangest work because it's like even if like they were like you're not allowed to pay comedians, they wouldn't quit.
No, they wouldn't.
They would
Still do it,
They figure it out because they love it so much.
Yeah, we'll probably just sell merch.
Yeah, exactly. We figured that out in COVID, right? Because it was like COVID, they're like, you can't do anything, and all the comics are like, I'm doing a show out of my garage.
Yeah.
Barbecue or whatever.
Yeah, we had that glass screen that was supposed to fix everything.
Yeah, exactly. So they'll do it for anything. But,
Yeah, I've done Zoom comedy too.
Oh,
that
dude,
was
how
fucking
was
awful.
that?
Oh my
Jeez.
God, that was awful.
Who did you do it for?
I did one in Taiwan. Like I did one in Taiwan, but I did it on Zoom, so it was my time.
Yeah.
I was fucking 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God.
I barely woke up, and people were like, "What the fuck is this guy saying?" I was fucking delusional. I was like, "What the fuck?"
That's a crazy.
That would be rough.
Yeah, that would be a crazy.
Yeah, like not
gig.
being able to feel out the crowd or hear.
No, not at all.
Anything at all.
Yeah, not at all. Did you do any Zoom comedy?
I did.
Oh my
And
God.
it's the worst.
It is.
Everyone
It was
thought
awful.
it was an idea, and at the beginning, people were being pretty charitable to
Yeah.
comics because if you don't remember this, when they started shutting down things,
Yeah.
there was an order.
Oh yeah.
And the order was comedy first.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah, 100%,
Literally,
yeah.
comedy was the first thing
You
they shut
guys will
down.
hate me, but during COVID, I made more money than ever.
God damn, dude.
People were staying at home buying so many sports cards that I could not. I was making. There was weeks and days more than years of sales.
Oh my God.
So I know all these, and I felt sorry. We didn't.
Well,
really
let
talk
me
about
tell you what it was
But
like
let
for
me
me,
tell you.
Jason.
Let me tell you.
Let me
It
tell
was-
you, Jason.
The money was just
Shut up,
stacking
Jason.
up because
How
I
about
couldn't
shut
spend
up?
it.
How about shut up? Dude, you know what I did for COVID, during COVID? I made misfortune cookies.
Oh yeah, I remember those. I remember
I
those.
made fucking chocolate dip fortune cookies. And this is the crazy thing. This is how many fucking cookies I made.
Yeah.
I came out of COVID with the same amount of money I went in.
Oh.
I was selling like 40 packs a day.
Holy
out
shit.
of my trailer. I was sitting at the cul-de-sac over there,
Yeah.
and people would pull up to
Yeah.
the cul-de-sac,
To buy the
and I
cookies.
dropped
Nice.
the cookies off, and it was, dude, this is the crazy thing about it. You remember each pack was custom made,
Yeah.
and they're roast jokes, right?
Yeah.
So people would call me, and they'd be like, oh, my cousin's a plumber.
Yeah.
So I'd write 20 plumber jokes. So I was
Oh.
writing more jokes
Shit.
than I ever did before.
Yeah.
Because it would be like some nights I'd write like 100 jokes because I'd have to put them make them for the roast.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like,
And
I
people
was
are
a
just eating the cookies
dude.
and-
I was a joke writing machine. I was never sharper. I was like, and then one day I got because it was COVID. Susie
Yeah.
from Comedy After Dark, she called me and they're like, we're doing an online roast.
Yeah.
And I'd been writing like 50 jokes, 100 jokes a day. So I was like, I'm ready.
While you were.
There was this girl, it was called like Roast My Apartment, and they like send a picture of their
Oh,
apartment.
yeah, yeah.
They'd send a picture of your house, and they'd make fun. Dude, I fucking destroyed the town. We're so fucking hard. I was like, iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
Like, I just came in there. They were like, what the fuck is happening? But I never.
While you were chilling at home, I was
dude.
sharpening the blade.
It's
It was
funny.
nuts.
I never really thought about the comedians during COVID.
Oh,
Like I
we
say,
got-
I knew like I had lots
we
of
got-
friends that owned restaurants and bars
Yeah.
and stuff. So I
But
knew
we got
they were
shut down
going through,
first.
yeah.
No, the restaurants and bars could stay open longer than us. They were like, no events.
Yeah.
And then they're like, you can do comedy, but you can only put like whatever percentage. And it
Yeah.
ended up being like 20 people. So I was like, I can't make money. So it was
So
like,
the same as some of the shows we've been to.
shut up. No, it was like, yeah, it was nuts. And
Yeah.
it was really hard on some people. And they came up with a couple of weird grants here and there.
Oh yeah.
Like there was an emergency grant for performers that some AFC association put out, and then there was some COVID stuff, but it was a rough time for performers.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh my! I did some illegal shit during.
Everywhere.
Yeah. I did like underground shows where there was no bathroom. You're just there, and everyone's like, "Shut up."
Yeah, we did backyard shows. Yeah, we did a bunch of shows in people's
warehouse shows where it's like underground in a warehouse.
Our Facebook show was my hands.
Yeah.
For 2 hours at a time, and we'd average 2,000 to 3,000 an hour. And I would just show cards, and people we'd have 100 to 150 people in line,
so cool.
and they would just say sold, and they would take the cards, and then we would ship them where they come pick it. And so I would just have stacks and stacks of cards in our living room, and I would and Katie and I would sit and tell dirty jokes back and forth, and it would just be my hands. And people would watch it on their TV in their living room and everything. It was so dumb and but I never really thought.
Oh, we got beat up. We got beat up.
Oh, that was crazy.
We built our house off of COVID.
Wow. See, some people.
Well, you know a little bit about the economy. That was our money.
That was our money. What the fuck?
To come from nowhere, it came from us.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Built your house, dude.
You know what? A lot of the guys that picked up and spent a ton of money with me, you know where they came from? The casinos, because they couldn't go to the casinos. So all my gambler clientele came in and started buying packs of hockey cards.
And then you were money launderers, and half of them were money launderers.
Well, some of those guys, it makes you wonder. Yeah, they spend a lot on pictures of men. They do, but I don't care as long as they can take a receipt. And here it is. Whatever. I don't care.
That's true. So back to comedy though. So tell us, do you like doing comedy in the city? Do you like touring?
I like touring, actually. Touring gets crazy. Yeah, I travel like a crazy person. So, I booked a gig where I'm flying to Winnipeg, red-eye flight, and I was like, my plan was, let's just sleep in the airport.
Yeah.
And then we rented an Airbnb where there was no toilet. It was just like a hole in the ground. It was like a composting toilet.
Oh, geez.
So we had to pour sand on our poop.
Oh,
I was just like, Everyone else was like, what the fuck did you do, Robert? I was like, it was cheap.
What was the club that you were in?
Oh, it was Quinnell. It was
Quinnell.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so it's just like a regular bar.
You need to get all these guys a gig in Vegas, and we'll get the penthouse at Bellagio.
Yeah.
And I'll show you guys what it's like, fancy and drinks and dinners and food, and we'll go make people laugh.
That's too
and
fancy.
Then you'll be like, this is what you're chasing, not just.
You don't get it, Jason. It's a new world.
I'm 45. I'm too old.
Look,
I backpacked in Australia for 6 months. I slept on the ground.
When you travel cheap and you have to solve a problem, it's exciting. Okay,
when
you're 20, that's amazing.
We're Slumdog 100.
I know, we are. Dude, when there's no shower and you got to shower at the gym, and there's no towel and you got to wipe it with.
Dude, when I went to the Abbotsford Comedy Festival, we did the Last Laughs one.
Yeah.
Right out there. So I did the Last Laughs Comedy Fest, and I slept in my car.
Yeah.
And I have my pass from the gym here, what's the purple gym called?
Planet Fitness.
Yeah, Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness.
Anywhere.
Yeah,
so I had the showers at the Planet Fitness, and I did the 3-day comedy festival.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome.
It's exciting.
We're trying to encourage young comics onto the scene.
No, you got to suffer. That is encouraging.
It's romantic.
Look,
if you're a broke ass and you want to come do stand up, it's the perfect gig for you. I always say it is low entry. It is as low entry as it gets.
Yeah, that's why I did comedy.
I love that story because it is like, that is a good way to do it.
Yeah, it's fun. I slept in a hostel in Oakland. I didn't even know why Oakland was a problem until I showed up. I was like, this is dangerous.
Festival there?
In San Francisco.
Oh yeah, you did the San Francisco Comedy Festival?
No. It was like a Muni Radio, like a smaller festival.
Oh, that's so cool.
And I was like, all right, what's the cheapest?
So how did you get in that?
I don't think it's still on anymore.
But you just, how was the...
I emailed them. Okay, so the weird thing about American Festival is you got to pay some money to register. Yeah, which is like $15.
Yeah, which is a total scam. Because they're like, oh, we're doing a festival. Application fees are $25. And then they don't tell anyone that 1,000 people applied.
Yeah,
so they made $25,000.
Exactly.
Right there.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, that must pay a lot. And they're like, no.
They don't pay at all.
You're performing at 4 different pubs, and you're staying at the motel.
Yes.
And,
but you're having fun.
If they even give you a motel, which they didn't for that festival.
So the whole thing is literally the entire structure is built around the application fee.
Yeah, it is.
The whole thing's built around that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone gets scammed, but you got in. So that's amazing.
But the good thing is if they don't pay you, you can go there do it without a visa.
Yes.
Yeah. And so festival and competition, you can do without a visa. Everything else you need a visa for, even
Canada
open
comics?
mic.
That's an
Even
interesting
open
thing.
mic. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
interesting.
We've talked about that a few times. Yeah.
Different visas.
Even Kill Tony, you can't do it technically without a visa. I don't think.
Oh wow.
I don't think. Yeah. It's like a legal gray area, but like.
Yeah, I knew some guys.
They pull your name
Yeah.
out of a bucket, you go to a minute, and they're like, you can't.
Yeah, but then.
Yeah, well,
Especially now.
You know, I was gonna say nowadays, fuck, you'll be in a firing squad.
Yeah, and then they get fucking ship me off to Cambodia. I don't know how to get back home. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So you did comedy festivals there. You performed in China.
Yeah.
And where else?
That's about it.
That's
Yeah, I
pretty good.
haven't really traveled.
What
Yeah, that
about
much.
China? Do you like?
I like China. People think it's like really strict,
It is.
but well, it is. But like, it's basically like a corporate gig, basically.
Yeah.
So they can talk about sex.
Yeah.
But don't be like don't be dirty.
Yeah. Was it a club though?
Yeah, it was like there's not really clubs anymore.
There isn't?
Most of them got shut down.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So
It's like they kept getting American comics who are like, you have rules, bro. I'm about freedom. And then they showed up, and then there was a guy in the audience who was like CCP, and then bam, club is gone. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would be rough.
Yeah.
So you performed there though?
I performed.
Did you like it?
I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
And how did that come about?
Well, I was just traveling down to China for family stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then there was like a WeChat group, and then I was like, could I do something?
Did you perform in Chinese or did you perform
English?
in
English. Yeah,
You performed
English.
in English?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of expats?
Yeah. Actually, no. It was a bunch of Chinese people who were like, "Oh, what is this about?"
Really?
Ooh, Western bar. Ooh, and then
Yeah, that's cool. I just did a show in Tokyo at the Tokyo Comedy Club.
Nice.
And it was all like English.
Yeah.
And like mostly like expats, and then like a few Japanese people just like speaking English because they like it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, I can
Yeah.
go there and like it's like an English lesson for them.
Yes, yes.
So it is pretty cool. I like performing. And when you perform there, did they get all your jokes?
Yeah, they actually I had to send them my jokes.
Oh, you said
I
that.
had to send my.
Who did pre-send?
Sorry. Well, it was like a smaller show. It wasn't like a paid show. So
Okay.
yeah.
But they approved your jokes.
So
CCP.
the way it works is like if it's under 80 people, they don't have to do that. If it's over 80 people, you gotta pre-approve your jokes.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That's
Well, not cool, but like an interesting story.
yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to talk about before I get on stage. I'd be like, what the fuck?
He would disappear.
I would be like, just
Yeah,
gone.
gone.
Get up there. How about the dick on that thing?
Yeah.
That'd be the end of it. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because you can talk about being gay. Actually, this is the surprising thing to me. You can talk about being gay, but you can't talk about sucking dick.
Just being a lonely gay.
You can talk about like romantic relationship with other dudes.
Yeah.
And like joke around about that, but like once you can talk about sucking dick, that's too far.
That's it.
I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Your whole act's gone.
Yeah, I'm like, you can pitch, you just can't catch.
No, yeah.
That's an interesting story.
Yeah.
So now that you're in Vancouver, though, because that's your main place that
Yes.
you're in.
Yes.
And would you say that because you've been around for 9 years, would you say that the comedy has changed? You got
Oh my god,
better,
dude!
worse?
Yeah, it got more illegal over time in Vancouver because of the rent, dude. Well,
Oh, right.
Because at the beginning we had like Comedy Mix, Yuck Yucks in Vancouver, and then all that closed down. One closed down because of a dumb reason. Comedy Mix got closed down because of a dumb reason. Yuck Yucks got closed down because of COVID, and they weren't gonna pay the rent for that shit.
Yeah.
So all the clubs got shut down, and then so we had to like make our own club, like underground comedy, and like
Yeah.
I was wondering where that came from, man.
yeah. So we had to like improvise kind
Is
of. Thing.
that club actually like is it just a little hole in the ground or what?
Yeah, it's like a basement. Of,
Oh, it is like
yeah.
underground.
Yeah.
It's literally underground.
It's
yeah.
a lot like Dakota's in the sense that like there's a but if like the comedy room was under,
Yeah.
that would be what it was
Yeah.
because there's
Okay.
a real restaurant on top and you go down the
Yeah.
stairs and there's a room the size of Dakota's.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, you gotta find like the venues because the rent in Vancouver downtown is like 10K to rent per month.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. Like who the fuck who has the money for that? Yeah.
You got to sell
impossible.
Pokemon cards.
You gotta sell Pokemon cards.
And then the other side of it is like the people who take part in comedy get pushed out. There used to be that there was a lot of like weird people, like strange people doing comedy.
Yeah.
And now it's like engineers. It's literally because it's like you
I've
couldn't.
seen a lot of weird people.
But you couldn't have like you couldn't be a poor person and afford to do comedy.
Yeah, in Vancouver, no, there's no way.
Because you couldn't live there.
Yeah, you can, and if you take Uber, it's not worth it.
Like I knew a guy named Ryan Ross. Did you ever meet him?
I think so. Yeah.
And he used to live in a van.
Yeah.
And he started hearing, and he was so strange and awesome. And he was a crazy entrepreneur. Like he once bought a big telescope with a filter on it, and he would set it up at the beach and pay people. People would pay to look at the sun.
What the fuck?
You could look at the sun.
Yeah.
And people would pay him like $20. He made a bunch of money. And his telescope was so big, and he lived in his van, so he had nowhere to sleep because the telescope took up too much space.
Oh my God.
But he moved to Vancouver, and he lived in his van.
Yeah.
But they would
Now he just looks at naked girls in the apartment.
they would chase him around. He had to move every night.
Oh, yeah,
They don't
yeah.
want people there, right?
Yeah, dude.
And that was the only guy that I knew that was kind of like managed to pull it off. But everyone else has to pay
the rent is crazy.
What's rent in Vancouver for one apartment?
Dude, like $2,000 to $3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's insane. $100 a day.
Yeah.
Just to lay your head down.
That's crazy. Yeah, who does that?
That's not fair. So then you don't get these young weird, especially young guys, right?
Yeah.
Like imagine if you're like 22. Oh, I'll just rent an apartment in Vancouver.
No.
Like no.
No. Yeah.
And I feel for the clubs because it's like you need that. You need a crop of young, and to be blunt, like you need a crop of young weirdos.
Oh yeah.
And it's like a lot of the weirdos they can't manage it.
No, they can't.
It's how is a weirdo gonna make $5,000 a month?
No.
Who's gonna hire this freaking nut job, right?
No, yeah.
So it's like they don't do comedy, and it's like, man, we need those guys.
You need to feed it through.
Yeah, we need the strange guys.
Yeah.
It's like I want to literally go to like a mental hospital and grab like half of them and just be like. And I bet I could get government money.
Oh yeah, you can. No, that's how you get the government money.
Great.
The last open mic I was at, I felt like you had found something.
I always do. I find them, but they can't stick around.
Yeah.
No.
Do you still go to open mics and stuff?
Oh yeah,
like that?
yeah, occasionally, yeah.
Just drop in.
Yeah, well, it's just like an efficiency thing, right?
Yeah.
I live in Richmond, which is like 30-minute drive away.
Yeah.
So I have to drive in. So if I'm only doing one mic, you're driving 30 minutes
So
just
you do
to
multiple mics a
Yeah,
night?
exactly. You can do
What night gets the most stage time?
Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
Usually. Yeah.
And those are open mics or
Yeah, book shows and then open mics. Yeah.
on Friday and Saturday?
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
What does that look like? What shows would you, if it's a typical Friday, what would you
So I'll do like 2 shows at Susie's or Comedy After Dark, and then it's walkable from Underground.
Yeah.
So I do like 1 or 2 drop-in shows at Underground. So that's 4 shows, and then late night there's usually like one or 2 open mics.
Where?
At Susie's.
And will you do
so
the
just like bounce
same
around.
sets at all those places to work on something?
You can do different sets or the same set.
But would you do you traditionally like to work on? If you're working towards a big show?
Yes, yeah.
You run like 2 or 3 times.
Yes, yeah. You do like two to 3 set.
That is just getting into it's been fascinating with me how many times guys will tell the same thing and change it.
Yeah.
Like you hear them work on it and change it. I just love it seeing it.
So how much do you get on it? Yeah, exactly. But how much do you get on in a week, you figure, if you're doing those?
If you hustle, you can get on like 5 to 6 times, like different shows, right?
A night.
Yeah, no, it's 3 to 4 shows a night.
3 to 4
if you really hustle, yeah. So there's another club called Chill Pill. They run another 2 more shows.
Yeah.
So I think some people have done 5 to 6 shows a night.
That's
before.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here I'm like 10-minute drive to the thing. I'm like,
Yeah, no, yeah.
You guys hustling all over the place.
What about
And are you driving between or are you walking?
Underground and Comedy After Dark you can walk to.
Yeah.
And then there's a few shows you have to drive to. But mostly it's like downtown area where near East Hastings.
And what about Richmond? Does it have a...
No.
You guys need
Asian people don't go out to the shows.
They need like a comedy van that just drives them all around. Like hit the bar, jump out, do your set, and then go like a comedy pub crawl.
Well, they do have those scooters.
Yeah.
Well, Richmond. Okay, so Vancouver is different in that there's Richmond, there's Surrey, right? Surrey is like Indian people, and then Richmond is like Chinese people.
That's right.
Yeah. What?
Just kidding.
No, it is what it is. So, yeah. And then, like the Richmond people, they usually it's hard to get them to come out.
Like Asians don't typically like comedy.
Yeah. Well, it's like I feel like.
Yeah, my best friend's Japanese hates it. He hates it.
Just your comedy. He likes other guys.
He does.
It's like not Dave.
He does. He looks at the schedule and sees when I'm on.
It's less popular.
Yeah.
In like English.
Okay, if you were to
comedy.
say why though, why do Asians not like comedy?
They don't like to be called on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a crowd work thing.
Oh,
I
they
feel
hate
like.
crowd
Yeah, they hated it when you crowd work them.
Okay, which race likes crowd work?
Indian people. Yeah. No, honestly, they love it. I was like, oh yeah, fuck yeah,
I
yeah.
was gonna say fat white women really love it.
That is dangerous to crowd work them though. You never know what they're gonna
Do
get.
you think Indian crowds like it though?
I think they love it.
Yeah. Do you perform for a lot of? Oh, I guess you in Vancouver. There's
Yeah,
so many
there's
different-
a different diverse crowd.
Yeah, we typically don't get too much diversity. At
You don't
Dakotas.
allow them in the club.
Well, I have a sign up. It's a suggestion.
I've only seen white guys in there every time.
All I say is, please don't come in if you are.
What you gotta do is do a discount. They're not getting paid full price.
Every once in a while, I hire one to show that I'm not racist.
Nice diversity. That's good.
We were working with, I can't remember his name, but he was talking about his wife with the burqa and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Reza.
Yeah, and I was
It was his
like-
mom.
Oh, his mom?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, geez, some of the stuff I said to him was very...
I bet you want to get under that burqa, don't you?
No wonder he looked at Katie. Because Katie's like, oh, she should wear fancy lingerie.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh, if you don't know which one you're banging, you need different color eyelids for her.
my
And
God.
so no wonder he was
Yeah,
looking
no
at it.
wonder.
I just thought it was because it was a little racist, not because he was.
Well,
was
it
his
is a
mom.
burqa. You wouldn't know either way.
Yeah. Also,
I will have to apologize when I see him next.
they also have good face cream, so there's no wrinkles
I
on
thought
it. It's
those
crazy.
were my sister's eyelashes.
He's like, I can tell which one it is by their toes. And I'm like, those sexy toes. So
Oh my
I'll
God.
have to re-talk to him about that conversation.
Yes.
I have to apologize.
So I'm gonna grab your book.
Okay.
Because we
Oh,
saw
nice.
it here. Hold on
Yeah.
one second.
So I don't know if you knew this, but I wrote a book.
Oh, nice.
It's a choose your own adventure.
Garrett
Okay.
has never read it.
He hasn't read it.
One guest has read this. One.
I did not read it.
No, I wrote it. So it's a choose your own adventure, and you're me, and you run the comedy club.
Ooh, nice.
And have you ever read a choose your own adventure?
Yeah, I did.
before?
Yeah. I cheat all the time. They're like RPG. Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's just assume I won.
That's for you. That's a gift.
Ooh, awesome.
And what we like to ask our guests is, if you were to kill me,
Yeah.
you had to get away with it.
Yeah.
How would you do it?
Give you a Burger King coupon. This is a special. You guys have a Burger King special. Could be a double kill here.
It can't be a slow kill over years. Like, how would you kill him in a weekend?
Yeah, if you kill me, you had to get rid of me. Like,
I don't know. Just call your landlord. Come on. You're like raise this guy's rent. I know he owns his property.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't work either.
Well, yeah, he's yeah. But you guys have landlords to answer to, right?
Yeah.
Just in the building here, yeah. There's no story.
Yeah.
Call your landlord. Tell him
Yeah.
what you're doing in here.
He'd be like, what is going on? He doesn't care. I pay him so much rent
Yeah,
here.
that's-
Oh, yeah,
He'd be like,
yeah.
yeah, whatever. Yeah.
So we got okay. So now you got
Ooh,
the
nice.
book. Now I've been murdered by my arteries. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
And now you get to pitch a little. You get to tell the audience what shows you have coming up.
Oh, I'm going to Winnipeg soon. I'm doing this show tonight, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm going to Winnipeg
I wanna see
November
this.
7th. Oh, okay. I'll be going to Winnipeg November 7th
Yeah.
for a comedy basement. I'll be doing a little a feature spot, and then,
Wow.
and that's about it. There's more coming up in the new year, but
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
November, that's my day. I've got a show in Toronto November 7th.
nice.
man.
Oh, I'm
Excited.
going. Oh, I'm also going to Salmon Arms January 30th.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Where do you go in Salmon Arm? Do you know?
Isn't Salmon Arms the place?
It's a city, but where?
It's a city. I don't know yet.
Yeah, go check it out.
Thank you.
Of course. Yeah.
Salmon Arm's not too big. They'll
No, it's not. Yeah,
You'll be
it's
the only
so fun.
Asian there. So
Yeah, exactly, exactly,
They'll be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
where's the funny Asian? And then
Yeah.
find you.
Yeah.
Michael Sadie will be.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, no, he's in Sycamoose.
Close enough.
Sycamoose.
It's the same.
What are these names? Salmon Arms, Sycamoof? What the fuck?
That's a whole other thing. But
Nice.
okay, nothing else to add?
No, that's
Okay,
it.
we're looking forward to seeing you tonight.
Awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
And,
We're excited you're here.
yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome.
for
It's
being
gonna be
on our
fun.
Comedy
Yeah.
Festival.
Thanks for listening.